Hello everyone. Today's math challenge looks difficult because it has lots of square roots, but once you know the simple trick, it becomes easy for you to solve. The question says the square root of A plus the square root of B equals 7 and the square root of A plus B equals 5. And the task says find the value of A and B. Now let's solve it together step by step. The first thing is, let's start with the easier equation, which is the second equation. The second equation says the square root of A plus B equals 5. Now let's remove this square root. To remove a square root, we have to square both sides. So the square root of A plus B squared equals 5 square. Square cancels square root. So we are left with A plus B equals 5 square means 5 times 5, which will give us 25. Therefore, our A plus B equals 25, which is the first important result. Now, let's work on the first equation, which says the square root of A plus the square root of B equals 7. Also, let's remove the square root. To remove the square root, we have to square both sides, which gives us the square root of A plus the square root of B all squared equals 7 square, which gives us the square root of A plus the square root of B all squared equals 7 times 7, 49. Now let's expand the left side. Recall the formula which says x plus y squared equals x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. In this formula, our x equals square root of A and our y equals square root of B. So, the square root of A plus the square root of B all squared equals A plus 2 times square root of AB plus B. Let's rearrange this, which will give us A plus B plus 2 times square root of A times B. Therefore, our A plus B plus 2 times the square root of A times B equals 49. Earlier, we found A plus B equals 25 as the result of our second equation. So let's replace A plus B with 25. Now our equation becomes 25 plus 2 times the square root of A times B equals 49. Now let's subtract 25 from both sides, which gives us 25 minus 25 plus 2 times the square root of AB equals 49. Now let's subtract 25 from both sides, which gives us 25 minus 25 plus 2 times square root of A times B equals 49 minus 25. 25 cancel 25, so we are left with 2 times the square root of A times B equals 49 minus 25 will give us 24. Now let's divide both sides by 2. So 2 times square root of A times B divided by 2, then 24 divided by 2. 2 cancel 2. 2 into 1, 2 into 24, 12. So we are left with the square root of A times B equals 12. To remove this square root, we have to square both sides, which gives us the square root of A times B squared equals 12 square. Square cancel square root. So this becomes AB equals 12 square, that is 12 times 12 will give us 144. Now we have two clues to our answer. The first question now is, which two numbers add up to 25 and multiply to 144? The two numbers are 9 and 16. By the time you add 9 and 16, 9 plus 16 will give you 25, and 9 times 16 will give you 144. Therefore, A equals 9 and B equals 16, or you can reverse it. A equals 16 and B equals 9.